Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jonathan, and this is my second vlog. I actually recorded an entire vlog on my new camera, but it turned out that I did something wrong and it completely screwed up. So now I'm recording this on the iPhone 6 Plus, which is why it will probably be uploaded in 720p, not 1080 or 4K. So I apologize for that. And I also recorded a vlog over the weekend on my way to Atlanta to go see my in-laws. And I meant to upload it, but things got crazy. I was spending a lot of good time with family, and I really didn't want to come in anything to come in the way of bonding with them and getting to know them a little bit better, since they are my in-laws. And even though Katie and I have been married for almost 2 years now, I still feel like I don't know them, and spending any little bit of time with them is awesome, and it's a great bonding experience. And I got to see my nieces and nephews, and we had a blast. We made a pile of leaves and threw them on each other and played some games and played tag, and it was just a lot of fun. I mean, just spending time with family is always great, just to keep things alive. And families are something that will not leave you. You'll always have family. You may not always have friends. You may not always have people that you can turn to outside of your bloodline, but you will always have someone in your family that you can count on, and that's just a fact. So never let anything come in the way between you and family time. And sometimes I have to remember that, because I put work a lot of the times before my wife, and this is something I need to get over and work on myself. But like I said, we went to Atlanta for the weekend, spent some time with family, and it was a lot of fun. It was the traffic on the way there was terrible. I actually recorded the vlog on the way there, which of course you're seeing some of the footage now. But I meant to upload it, and it was just me acting a fool, getting caught in traffic. It was raining. I stopped and got Starbucks. My mother-in-law got me a huge bag of mints, and I just devoured them on the way there. I love the Lifesaver mints. I don't know why. And I can't even suck on them. I just chew them up. They're just one of my favorite candies. But on the way there, traffic was terrible. But on the way back, it really wasn't that bad at all. Anytime you have to drive to Atlanta on a holiday, you can expect traffic to be crazy. On Sunday, after we wrapped it up with the family and I was on my way back, Katie and I stopped and met Danny Winget and his wife and his son, and it was awesome. We actually had dinner together, and he's just an all-around great guy. He's got a great family, beautiful family, and we had a great dinner. He's almost exactly like what you hear on the reviews. I mean, he's really laid back, real chill, just a great all-around guy with an excellent personality. Just one more reason to like Danny outside of his content. So that was a great visit. And then, of course, it's New Year's now, so Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm not a big fan of resolutions, but let me know in the comments what kind of resolutions did you guys set for yourselves? What are you expecting out of 2015? And what did you guys do for New Year's? We laid around pretty much. We didn't watch the ball drop. It's not really our cup of tea, but we did stay up. I stayed up till about 2 o'clock in the morning. We went out to eat. We had some drinks, played some games, watched a movie. It was just basically a chill day, just another day. I actually worked that day at the hospital, so really nothing special, but definitely a chill day, and it was great to just relax a little bit and, just take a chill pill from the busyness and chaos of life. But what did you guys do? Just let me know. I'd like to know. And the reason why I'm not a big fan of resolutions is because I feel they are for procrastinators. If you want to change your life, you just are going to change it. You don't need to have a specific day when you're going to change your life. You don't need to say, oh, I didn't go to the gym and it's Wednesday, so I have to start fresh on Monday. You just go to the gym. You don't say, well, next year I'm going to get healthy. You just change. If you want to change, you'll change. You don't need to wait for a specific day, a specific time in your life. You just do it. If there's something that you want to do in life, you do it. Like, for instance, you don't say next year, January 1st, I'm going to buy me that computer that I've always wanted. Usually you save up and you buy for it. You just do it. So if there's something that you want to do with your life, do it. Because you don't know when you're going to die and move on or go to this next life, or you never know what's right around the corner. So you just need to live life to the fullest. Don't wait for a Monday or a January 1st to come around for you to change your life or do something life-changing or life-altering or something that you've been wanting to do. Just do it. I mean, that's what you need to do. And I struggle with that a lot too. I tend to set high goals up for myself and say I'm going to accomplish this when really I should just do it. So it's something that I'm working on. So I'm not trying to preach to the choir or be a hypocrite or anything. It's something that I need to work on too. But for people that really want to change their life or change something about themselves, they just do it. They don't sit around and wait for a specific day to do it. I mean, a prime example would be Dom over at Mac Mixing. You know, he didn't wait till January 1st to fight diabetes and become healthier and go to the gym and make these life changes. He just did it. And that's a prime example of someone that is a hard worker and definitely not a procrastinator. If you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you do, because Dom's just an all-around great guy. So other than that, I really, nothing has really happened. I did get a new camera. I had the GH4. I actually had two GH4s. I sold one of the GH4s. I got an FZ1000, trying to downgrade, but still keep the same kind of footage. That way I could do multicam. I didn't really like the FZ too much. So I sold the FZ, and I picked up the A7S and the Atomos Shogun, the external recorder and monitor, and it is amazing. I'm still trying to learn the in and outs of it, and I plan on bringing you guys coverage on it. However, I'm not a professional videographer, not a professional cinematographer. I don't know all the jargon of cymatics or video editing or anything like that. So it's just going to be more of a consumer-based video and how it improved my video work and camera games. So just take it how it is. That's the reason why I haven't really dropped anything just yet on it. I'm actually taking my time. That way I can get my facts right and make sure the video is at the highest quality that I can get it without feeding you guys a whole line of bullshit. I want to keep everything factual and stuff that I researched on, such as the difference between 10-bit and 8-bit and things like that. Like I said, I'm still learning this thing myself, but I still do have the GH4 and the Metabones combo. I got the Sigma 18-35 on my GH4, and I actually picked up the Metabones for the Sony. I was the EF mount to E mount, and it was a disaster. They don't have the Metabones speed booster available yet. It's the Metabones smart adapter, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm actually sending it back, and it was just a disaster. It didn't really work out. It would not recognize the lens sometimes, so in the middle of you filming footage, it would lose focus, or the aperture would go from f1.8 all the way back to like f10. It was just a really big nuisance. So I picked up the official Sony A mount to E mount, and then I picked up the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 for the A mount Sony, and it's worked beautifully. Autofocus works, metering works. You got manual control. You have you have your autofocus, like I said. Everything works just like normal, plus it maintains that full frame effect. Of course, you have to go into settings and turn on the APCA format, and it will still give you full frame even though that is turned on. It's awesome, and I plan on covering it a little bit, as there is a lot of coverage already, but I mean, why not? I mean, I have it, I might as well cover it. So I'll cover it with the Sony A7S, which I'm super, super happy with. Low lighting is awesome, fast autofocus. The only thing that sucks is the fact that it's 12 megapixel, but oh well. I might pick up the Sony A7R just to have a good stills camera, or maybe I'll pick up another Sony A7S and do some awesome multicam. I don't know. I don't want to waste money. That's the thing that I'm going to be working on this year, is spending less and pumping out more. I'll still do accessory reviews, but I'm going to try to limit them. I pretty much flooded the market last year with tons and tons of screen protectors and cases are fine, but I feel like I've done a screen protector on every single phone, and screen protectors are the same no matter what. Sure, some fit better than others, or some have rounded edges, some are thicker than others, some have a better oleophobic coating, but for the most part, a screen protector is a screen protector, and I'm kind of getting tired of reviewing screen protector after screen protector after screen protector, and I'm going to focus more on really awesome and unique accessories and trying to get the most out of phones when I review them, and doing some awesome like computer accessories, or camera equipment, things like that. I want to venture out and get outside my comfort zone and pump out some different kind of videos for you guys. And if you guys have any ideas or you want to see me cover something specific, let me know. Reach out to me on Twitter. Hit me up. Any of you guys that follow me on Twitter that have actually contacted me through there know that I am great about responding on Twitter. I know on the comments to my videos, sometimes my response is shit, and I don't really do a good job at getting back to you guys through the comment section, but I try. It's just I get so caught up with my actual full-time job, and I can't be on my phone all the time. But Twitter, I definitely get alerted every time when you guys contact me, and I get back to you as soon as I can. And it's definitely a better way to reach out to me. So if you guys follow me on there and you want me to cover something in general, let me know. Because I definitely want to make videos that you want to see. I don't want to make videos that you don't want to see, because then you're not going to watch them and it's not a benefit to either of us. So let me know, what do you guys want to see? And I will definitely pump that out. But that's my goal for this year. Spend less, make more. Content, that is. Of course, when it comes to money, I don't get paid anything hardly on YouTube, so that's not the deal. Of course, my full-time job supports my channel. But definitely the route that I want to go. And a lot of you guys want to know why I'm not attending CES, and that comes down to, I can't get away. With my job, I work 4 different buildings or 4 different jobs. PRN for 3, full-time for 1, director of rehab. It's hard to find coverage for those 4 jobs when you're covering for other people with my PRN jobs. So when I tell them I'm going to work, of course I'm filling in for another therapist, I can't find a fill-in for the fill-in. So it's just a little bit more difficult to cover or to find coverage so that way I can get off. That's the main reason. And then, of course, the other reason is my wife is in school right now. And I'm not trying to get political or anything, so you guys don't get me wrong. But Obama has passed something where, I don't even know if Obama passed it. It might have gotten passed prior to Obama and just went into effect since he became president or whatever. But pretty much, if you are going to school for an AA degree or an AS degree, and you already have an AA or an AS degree or BA, BS, whatever, if you already have the degree that you're going for, and you already have those credits, they will not fund you for financial aid. The government won't. Even though it's a loan, of course, it's not a grant or anything. I wouldn't expect that. But financial aid, getting a federal loan, the government will not fund you if you already have that degree. And when I went to school, there was a guy in there who already had a BA, and he was going back for his AS, and he got financial aid. So, I just don't understand the logic behind that. If you're trying to better yourself because you were unhappy with your first degree and you already made your payments or whatever reason, like in her case, she didn't even get financial aid for her AA. She got all scholarships. She got a free ride because of her grades and how well she performed in high school. So she doesn't even have any federal loans. And what they did was they gave her federal loans at first. And then this last semester, they completely cut her off. So, of course, we had to pay out of pocket for it, which that's the reason why I work. So we just went ahead and paid it off and did what we had to do. But why? She didn't get financial aid for her first degree. Why not assist her with bettering herself? And what pisses me off about it is the fact that you have women or men or just families in general who are on welfare, who get food stamps, who get a free cell phone, who have 5 kids, but then trade in their food stamps to get drugs, or they're on crack and they're getting a living assistance from the government. It's just it doesn't make any sense. Section 8, you can basically get a house for $35 a month. I've talked to people who actually have a house for less than $100 a month, and it kills me when you see some people like that and they're not trying to better themselves because they got it made. Why would you want to? Why would you want to go get a job when you're getting $900 a month in food stamps, a free cell phone, $35, $50 a month rent, and plus on top of that, get another check from the government, like a Social Security check or disability or whatnot? Why would you want to work? And then meanwhile, you have someone like my wife who doesn't even want a free ride. She just wants a little bit of financial aid to get her through school and then make her student loan payments, and you say no. So I'm sure a lot of you guys in other countries probably think our country is just completely whack. And at points, I would have to agree with you. But again, I'm not trying to get in a political standpoint. I love being here. I love the fact that we have a lot of opportunity in our country, but at the same time, I feel that sometimes it's ran ass backwards. And if they were to just take a step back and look at the bigger picture, we actually might get more accomplished. But again, this is just me rambling. So let's go ahead and change the subject before I end up pissing a lot of people off. So that's the story with why I didn't go to CES. I know it was all that just to tell you why I didn't go to CES. Somebody else asked me about my tattoos. The 321 on my hand is my old area code, which is Brevard County. That means Melbourne, Vieira, Titusville, Port St. John. I think I said Merritt Island already. Cocoa Beach, down to Satellite Beach. There's actually a lot of cities in Brevard County. I cannot name them all. So yes, that is why I have 321 on my hand. And of course I have Casey, which is my last name, on my neck. I have Florida on the other side, which, funny thing about this and this, of course, 50% of my tattoos I was drunk for. Woo, I was a rambunctious kid. Didn't really think things through. A prime example would be I have FS tattooed on my forearms. In my professional environment, I tell people that stands for Florida State, or Fork and Spoon, just to be funny, or Friggin' Sweet, or Fish Sticks, just a bunch of random stuff. But in reality, it stands for FamSide. You see, I was actually a part of a hip-hop group in my younger years, and we produced a lot of music. In fact, some of my earlier OnePlus videos, when I was doing sound testing, I actually used my songs that I actually produced myself and recorded myself, wrote those lyrics myself. Those were actually my songs, and those were from back then. And we were on the radio several times, and of course, I had this dream that I was going to become the next Eminem, which, go ahead and laugh. I laugh now looking back at it. And I thought, hey, I'm going to be, this big time rapper, and I got all these tattoos, and now look at me, I'm working in a nursing home or a hospital, and people ask me all the time. But one of my patients, though, a long time ago, had said something about my Florida tattoo. They said, when you get older, your skin's going to get wrinkled and stuff, and it's not going to look the same. And that's when it dawned on me. I said, my skin's going to get wrinkled, it's going to start sagging, and then this Florida on my neck is going to look like a giant penis. And since it actually has the keys, which I don't know if you can see it, you can see it down there. It actually has the keys on it. It's going to look like a giant penis urinating or ejaculating. It's going to look like I have a dick on my neck. And that is pretty bad. And when a patient brings that to my attention, even though they didn't really tell me that, it was more me using my imagination, it makes me feel like crap. And when I get to be 80 or 90 years old and my wife puts me in a nursing home because of my previous pot smoking years, and I get early signs of dementia, and I think that the trash can's a toilet or whatnot, and they got to put me in a nursing home and I have a penis on the side of my neck, I certainly hope they put me on the Alzheimer's unit so that way no one questions it other than staff. But anyways, so that's my tattoos. Anything else that went on this week? I don't think so. I think that pretty much. Oh, CES though. I am looking forward to a lot of awesome coverage. There's a lot of really great guys going this year. You got Tomas, which if you're not following him, make sure you check out his channel because he does some incredible work. He's very, he makes jokes about him being a robot, but yeah, he's very monotone. But the thing is, his videos are very knowledgeable. He puts a lot of time into his videos. He definitely, when it comes down to technology, he knows a lot more than me, and he's all about modularity, I think that's how you say it, and taking things apart and building off what he has. He's just a great all-around guy, and I'm looking forward to his coverage because he was stoked about going, and I'm just happy he got to go. Larry's another one, Geeky Nerd Dad. Awesome guy, and I'm looking forward to his coverage. And Danny Winget, well over 100,000 subs, and this is his first year going to CES, and he's super excited. And even though he's going with a monopod, and I think a GH4, I think that's all he said, a monopod GH4 and a H6 or Zoom H6, I think that's all he said he's going with. Oh, and a Sennheiser. So he's probably the most under-equipped YouTuber going to CES, but he will probably make some of the best damn videos out of everybody. And I'm super stoked and super excited to see all of their coverage, because plus you have the originals. You got Dom from Mac Mixing, you got Mike, MTP Flyers, you have Lou from Unbox Therapy, you have MKBHD, you have all the original guys going. And then, of course, you got these new bloods going in who are just awesome and just great all-around people. And it's going to be an awesome CES this year, and I'm really looking forward to it. But again, other than that, guys, I really don't know what else to say. There's not really much going on. I'll give you a quick glimpse of my camera. There it is. That's my baby right there. That's the A7S hooked up to the Atomos. I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you guys see me post plenty of pictures. I'm not trying to show off or anything. I'm just really proud of that camera. It's a really awesome camera. And I'm looking forward to getting like an awesome zoom lens. I've been looking at the Sigma, is it 100 to 400 or 100 to 500 zoom lens? And with the low light capability of this camera, I should be able to get some awesome like moon pictures and star pictures and things like that, or awesome beach pictures when I go to Florida. So definitely looking forward to getting stuff like that. So that's that. It's 21, almost 22 minutes now, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. If you are of age, drink one for me. And next year I will be at CES to join all my fellow companions, and I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Peace.